What is going on, guys? It's Burrito. Today I'm going to be teaching you how to create your own Discord server. So first of all, this is going to be like a plain tutorial, so from scratch, not using a template, which I will be showing you as well, but this is how to create a Discord server from scratch. You're going to want to create the Discord, make sure it's a community Discord, and then delete any category and channel you see there. Make sure it's plain. After that, you're going to want to create your own category. Okay, I will also link a Google Docs drive where it has like all the categories and everything, so you don't have to type them in manually and just copy and paste them. After that, you're going to want to go to your server settings and let's work on your roles. So your everyone role is really important because that's, everyone has that role, but we'll get to it first. This is the role that you're going to be working on your own. So the owner is you or whoever the owner is. We'll go over permissions afterwards. Usually like to make it a nice pretty color, like whatever color you like to use in your Twitch chat as well. Then we're going to create the bots role. I like to make this color dark, and I also like to display role members separately from online members, just so that kind of like separates everyone out. After, we're going to be creating your moderator role. This is really important because you also want to have mods in your Discord, and like I said, we'll be going over permissions afterwards. Now this one right here is your member role. So this is the role that's going to be automatically assigned to anyone who joins your server. Here we're just going to go over the permissions for @everyone. Make sure you copy these permissions. You don't want everyone to have access to every single channel or category you create. So I go ahead and disable most, if not all. Like you see right here, usually I do like to keep read message history. For the voice channels, I like to turn most of these off. And you always gotta make sure you click save. Now this is for your moderator ones. This is really important. You gotta make sure you trust your moderators. They will be running your server as well, deleting any messages that need to be deleted. So as of right now, these are all the ones that I like to keep. Just follow along, check the ones that I'm checking. I have found out that these are the best ones that work out for me. So next we're gonna work on adding an admin role. So your admin will be able to add bots, remove bots, create roles, delete roles, create channels, create anything without having the permissions. They basically get co-owner access, as I like to say it. So just make sure you really trust that person with your administrator role. Now we're going to edit your member role. So this is the role that everyone's going to get once they join the server. So you got to make sure you set these permissions as I do have them right now. It'll just make sure that everything runs smoothly and everything is correct. And I will show you why this is really important in the next couple steps. Now, right here, I'm just adding my vanity roles. So my leveling, the more you chat, the more higher rank you get. Next, we're going to be linking our Twitch to our Discord server. So just sign into Twitch, go to your integrations, sync your roles, and it will add roles. I like to give like the grace period 3 days. So when their sub runs out, they have 3 days to renew it. That way they don't lose their role. Next, I'm going to show you what happens when you link your Twitch to your Discord. As you can see, it created a few roles right here, your Twitch tier 1s, tier 2s, and tier 3 subscribers. I like to edit them so they're not too long and colorize them like this. Like I said, the higher rank they are, the better. Next, we're going to edit our category permissions. So right here, this is where I was saying that it's important to have that member role or whatever you want to call it. I like to add my moderators, my admins, and my members to this info and news. That way you don't have to manually check in each permission for each channel. That way anything that's underneath these categories are already automatically synced. So let's go ahead and create our welcome channel. After we create our welcome channel, you kind of want to add like a little description right here so that people can, tell what this channel is for, what it does, and how to use it, as well as double checking your permissions in just a second. As you can see, I didn't click save. Whoops. But if you click permissions, everything will already be synced. So just make sure it says permission synced with the category info and news, and that's all you really gotta do. I will have the template linked down below, like I said, where you can add all the channels that I have created that I have found that work best for most creators. And as you can tell, I just skipped through it. Now this is the high table. What the high table does is basically for your server boosters and your tier 3 and tier 2 subscribers. On Twitch, I like to have these set so that they have a special area where they can hang out and chill and talk about special stuff. Now we're gonna set up our moderator category permissions. Just all you have to do is make sure it's clicked private, and that's it. Now we're going to be adding our welcome scene. So this is where people first join, and it says, Burrito joined the server. So you want to make sure all of these are checked except for the last one. And then you want to turn on show boost progress bar, just because it'll motivate people to boost your server. And now we're going to enable our community feature. So this community feature lets you be explored in the community section. It also unlocks a lot of features that Discord is providing now, like forums and paid memberships. And all you have to do is link your rules channel and your moderator update channels. Next, you want to make sure that the default notifications is set to mentions only. You don't want to spam every single one of your member every time you post something in the channel. It'll really make your member want to mute your server, but not even that, they'll want to leave your server. So make sure you have that turned on to mentions only, as well as medium security level and 2FA required for moderation. Now we're going to set up your welcome screen. So this welcome screen is the first thing that people see when they join your server. So I like to put introduce, add a little description of what to do there, and then pick your emoji. You also want to add a description about your server, let people know what it's about, whose servers it is, and make sure it's enabled. It's a really nice touch for people to have so they don't feel overwhelmed. And this is kind of like a little preview, and this is what mine looks like. You can go ahead and use mine if you'd like. Now we're going to work on the rule screening. So this is the rules that your members will see when they first join. So you want to make sure you have the rules on your server here as well. They do provide you with like a little template of rules that you want to select, but just make sure you have your rules in here. Have at least 4 rules in your server, and they will have to agree to these rules before they can chat, and it gives you like a little preview of your emojis. Next is your server boost status. So there's 3 levels of boosting that you can do on your server, and they each unlock something different. I recommend getting Nitro and boosting your own server with level 3 servers, so you can get like a vanity URL, that being like discord.gg/Blue Thunder, for example. That way you don't have to keep creating invites and whatnot. So if you have any questions, let me know. I will be making a second tutorial on how to add bots, and a third tutorial on how to just skip all of this and click and set up your server with 1 click, so it's way much easier. Let me know if you have any questions down in the comments below, or you can DM me on Discord. And also make sure to join my Discord in the comments, in the description down below. So hope you guys enjoyed this video. I'll catch you guys next time. Peace.